Stranger Things, a popular Netflix show made by the Duffer Brothers, based around extraterrestrial life forms, the underworld, some devil magic, and a whole bunch of who'sy what's nots. But what if Stranger Things wasn't just a Netflix show? What if Stranger Things was somehow connected to real life? Something very notable about Stranger Things is the location in which it is set. Hawkins, Indiana. That's right, Indiana. If you've kept up with Stranger Things, you know that it was recently revealed that a creature by the name of Vecna is behind all of the evil happening in Hawkins, Indiana. In fact, some portals to a secret underworld dimension have opened up in Hawkins, Indiana. Now, why is any of this significant? As of today, June 6th, 2025, the NBA Finals are happening. One of the teams playing in the NBA Finals just so happens to be the Indiana Pacers. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, who cares? What's the big deal? Well, this NBA Finals actually ties into potentially what may happen in Season 5 of the Stranger Things series. Season 5 is yet to come out, but if we look into this NBA Finals, you can see it's mirrored. It's telling us what's going to happen. The Indiana Pacers have been going on a crazy run in this playoff series, and a lot of it is backed by some crazy shot making. Tyrese Halliburton, most notably, has 3 game winners. After yesterday, he has 4. That being said, this type of shot making has never been seen before in the NBA's history. Nobody has ever hit the amount of game winners that Tyrese Halliburton, if that's even his real name, Tyrese Halliburton has. And if we look into Stranger Things, we might get some answers as to why he's hitting these shots. And in the end, it may tell us who's the real enemy in Stranger Things. Is it truly Vecna? Or is it a 6'5", half black, half white man playing for the Indiana Pacers? The first thing we need to take a look at are parallels. In the Indiana Pacers' first series versus the Milwaukee Bucks, a certain somebody gets taken out, loses his Achilles, Damian Lillard. Now, if you take a look at Stranger Things, Season 1, who's somebody we lose in Season 1? Barbara mysteriously gets taken away and dies after being healthy the whole season. She just randomly dies as soon as they start playing the Tyrese Halliburton-led Indiana Pacers. Oh, not enough for you? Next round, the Indiana Pacers, who do they play? The Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Garland balling out all season. He's been playing through injury. Donovan Mitchell balling out all season. All of a sudden, Season 2 rolls around. The second round, Bob eaten by Demogorgons. Darius Garland, injury. Donovan Mitchell, injury. Oh, Billy dies. Billy's dying. Billy's getting eaten. He's getting killed by the shadow monster. Evan Mobley, ankle injury. You see what I'm saying now, right? The parallels are there. But it doesn't just stop there. The Eastern Conference Finals, the third round, 4th season. Who dies in the 4th season? Eddie. Chrissy. Coincidentally, over in New York, what's happening? How is it that these professionally trained athletes who have been healthy the whole season, they've been healthy for months and months, the second they play Tyrese Halliburton, they suddenly get injured? And yeah, you may say, to be fair, Tom Thibodeau is playing those guys like 70 minutes a game. Doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't fit the agenda. When Will is taken in the first episode of Season 1, we see a tall, lanky figure. And we all thought, hey, that's just a Demogorgon. That's a fancy old Demogorgon, isn't it? What if that there was Vecna in his true form as Tyrese Halliburton? It's official. Tyrese Halliburton is Vecna. It all lines up. What does he do? He does the Dame celebration. Dung, dung. Reminiscence of Season 4, Season 1. The clock going off. Tyrese Halliburton is Vecna. Where does Vecna open up those hell gates in Indiana? Where does Tyrese Halliburton play Indiana. The devil resides in Gary, Indiana. You know what they say. Think about it. Who's also having success? Siakam. Siakam's the Demogorgons. He's the Demogorgons. Nemhard is the bats in the underworld. Naismith. Aaron. Holy shit. That is the most devil magic player I've ever seen in my life. Aaron Naismith might be Eddie reincarnated as the vampire. This NBA Finals is a leak of the script for Season 5 of Stranger Things. Vecna shows his true form as Tyrese Halliburton, and he has to defeat 11, the crazy freak athlete mind-controlling beast known as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Think about it. Everybody hates Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, flopper, he's fake basketball, not ethics, not ethical hoops. It's like the government hates 11. The government hates 11. They're spreading this propaganda. This telekinesis girl is evil. She's evil. When in reality, the evil is Tyrese Halliburton. Jalen Williams along his side as Mike, right? Mike. Alex Caruso is all, Caruso's all cool and shit. He's obviously Steve. Isaiah Hartenstein, Hopper. Like I said, in Stranger Things, there is a sacrifice every season. Chet Holmgren, buddy. You're out of there for this season. And it all makes sense. Game 1. The good guys are winning, right? That's how every show goes. The good guys are winning. 11, they're laying it on. And Vecna gets some fluky bullshit to happen for him. And he wins the first matchup between the two. But it doesn't end there, right? The good guys, they come, they punch back, they fight back, and in the end, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the 11-led Oklahoma City Thunder, Kids and Hawkins, win, right? That's the idea. That's what's going to happen in the end. Now, you might be asking, what's Will in this situation? Who's Will? Will is the NBA basketball fan. The kind of damage that a Tyrese Halliburton ring would do to the NBA is irreputable. We cannot let we can't let that dude get a ring. We can't. Shai is trying to protect the NBA's prosperity. He's trying to protect the NBA basketball itself's image. He has to save Will, evil devil force in Tyrese Halliburton. If you'll notice, at the end of Season 4, the world seems to be breaking apart in Hawkins, Indiana. And one of the last people shown is Mike's little sister, Holly. Now, if you'll notice, a lot of the people that we lost in this show are unfortunately children. But that's just how the devil acts. Halliburton is going after children. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander must protect Holly, in this case, Eris, his child. Because God knows what Tyrese Halliburton is going to do to get that ring. I don't know if anybody in Tyrese Halliburton's life is safe. We don't know the lengths he's willing to go to. He's already sacrificed people in the past. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. God knows how many lives he's taken off the camera, off the basketball court. He's already done the damage on the basketball court. Our goal as an NBA community is to come together like Hawkins and support 11. Support Shai Gilgeous-Alexander against the forces of evil. Because it doesn't just stop with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Tyrese Halliburton wants to take over basketball. He wants to put his black secret devil magic all over the sport we love. Or else, when does it end? 1 ring, 2 ring, 3 ring? Do you really think a player like Tyrese Halliburton should be walking around with 3 rings? I'd really like to know what exactly he was doing in Sacramento before he came to Indiana. Honestly. Sacramento, California, Hollywood, Epstein. I don't even want to talk about the fact that the last 2 places he bombed were Oklahoma City and New York. Script has been leaked for Season 5 of Stranger Things. 11 ends up winning in the end, but we're going to have to take some fierce blows from Vecna first. Halliburton, you had your Game 1 winner. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is using his special powers to come back using the power of friendship. Just you watch.